Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Eastwoods public match for you on the 1776 limited mode event. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So server pop as of right now, it's July 4th. Happy Independence Day, 7:52 p.m. Central Time, 8:52 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now, server pop at 360. It's probably going to get up to 400 as we progress, but our imbalance right now is 15 in favor of the American side. Officers for this map, on the CSA side, you have Sir Big, Duke of Sex. You have Riderton the Fourth. You have Vintage Era, and then you have 6 Million Pies, whereas on the American side here, you have Dirty Dan, you have Lightburn, you have Chess, it's not Chess though, and then you have Henry Clay. So Eastwoods here. I'm excited to watch this map, and that is because this map horrendously favors the CSA attacking side, but now it's a little more even. I'll explain soon as we got charging all ready to start our round.
Come on, you Hessian dog!
That was quick. Pay your taxes. Voting is canceled, you fucking
Oh my
liberal
god, I'm
queer.
so sorry. I'm
Keep
so
going.
sorry, Canadian.
Keep
Americans are playing aggressive here, moving together as a team.
Fuck England. Fuck England.
And it's hard enough to see what's going on up here. Imagine what it's like down there.
Guys, press T, press T, fucking charge. Charge, it's a turkey shit, it's a fucking,
So a lot of charging, both sides moving down at about a similar rate. Zooming out, the Americans, actually, their line seems to have very much held. We know they're up by 15 or so guys as of 30 seconds ago to a minute ago.
back it up, Delaware A, back it up.
Looks like the British, though, are kind of stagnant for now. So point of contention is all the way back here, by the way. And so the thing with this map is that in the Civil War limited time event that we're watching right now, oh, who's charging? Or is someone just saying charge? Anyways, in the normal Civil War mode that we have here, the Americans on this map have 3 companies. You normally have 4, right? Like, look at, you got the Americans, they got 1st Delaware Company A, Company B, and then they got 1st Delaware, and then 1st Maryland Company A and Company B. The American defense on this map, in the normal Civil War, they have 3 companies. One of them is a special company, the 42nd Pennsylvania. They have Sharps Carbines rifles, which are very good at shooting. Their length is very tiny, though, so they suck at melee, which is unfortunate for them because we're in a woods. Also, they don't have pistols like a normal special cav regiment would, and so Union just has a huge disadvantage. They have less companies, which means they have 1 less flag, meaning that they have less guys to spawn in, and then their special company on that map just sucks in the woods. I think CSA might have Buck and Ball as well. I don't entirely remember, but regardless, even without Buck and Ball, it's a huge disadvantage. The defenders never win this map. However, for our special event here, both sides here, they have the option of getting Buck and Ball, which is essentially the shotguns. It's the weapons are worse than your 42s, which is the normal shotgun weapon in our Civil War mode, but for our Revolutionary War mode, they are 25% less accurate. I will say, in regards to when this event ends, the devs have never explicitly said when it ends, so for people to get it wrong, it's reasonable. It's just, we say 2 weeks because it's going based off of what we've seen with past events. Did they say minimum 2 weeks on that post? I might have missed. Let me look.
Fire, Maryland B. We're gonna fucking make them fight for this shit. Hard.
They're charging.
They're charging left side.
Guys, brace! We gotta brace this. They're charging. V for melee. Hold the wall. Spear wall. Hold the fucking wall. We can't let them break this. Hold the wall. Hold the wall, damn it. Hold the line. V for melee.
Yeah, they never said when it's 2 weeks. That's weird. Anyways, Americans charging in as the British push up. Again, it looks like they're kind of going in on their own. British are charging the American left side as well.
Hello, friendlies. Oh, I'm sorry. You go home. Fuck you. Pussy. Hey, come here, bitch. Get the fuck away from me. Come on.
Come here, you tired fucking lobster back. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Fucking lobster back.
I mean, the Americans, at least from what we're seeing, are turning the British left flank. And actually, the Americans seem to have held on their American left. The Americans are dominating this pretty thoroughly as well.
Regroup, rally up.
Hey, British over here, British right here. Oh, they're dead,
Got some of the Hessians here, though.
Hey, get him. Over here.
Flag bearer, don't die, flag bearer. Oh, they charging from the other fucking side, motherfuckers. I got him. Protect the flag, protect our flag.
You want me to run it back, Vintage?
Yeah, run now.
So, Americans hold strongly. British should engage. British down 2 flags. I mean, we're getting closer. I mean, the Americans are up by 10. I mean, 10 guys with Buchenwald, that can make a difference. Normally, at least back when it was like 250, 300 players, a 15-man imbalance was too much to overcome. But that number maybe could be up to 20 if we're at 400 players.
Line, just face down that line. Flag right. Take that flag out.
Depends. We always normally said 15, so.
You are in the field of fire. Adjust your position.
The Kickstarter rewards, they haven't given those out yet, and they haven't made any comment regarding that at all.
Recover. You do not need to aim, gentlemen.
They added the Kickstarter names to the in-game credits, but they have not given those rewards yet, or haven't really talked about it yet. It's weird. The devs have mentioned a lot of stuff they want to work on, or that they are working on, or like the Kickstarter rewards, or like Brigade Mode, Cavalry, Improved Melee, but we just haven't gotten that, so. Maybe the game direction's changed since then, or what, but.
Quiet down, gentlemen. Have your bayos down. We need to get a flag.
It's unfortunate, but.
Quiet down, gentlemen. We might be.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, I can't, unfortunately, do much about that. So, British are down 2 flags, 5-minute despawn timer on those. British can obviously run up and try to pick those up if they want, but if they can't pick them up within 5 minutes, it'll despawn if someone can spawn back in with it at main. So, it looks like it's retrievable. Henry Clay is starting to push his guys up because they see those rambles there, but they don't see Riderton the 4th.
On the right, sir. On the right. In there, boys. Shoot them. Charge them, gentlemen.
God save the king!
Excuse me.
God save the king! I can't, teammate, I'm sorry! Oh,
So, it looks like the British will sweep that. And, I mean, it looks... I don't think the Americans saw them, and, I mean, that's just the kind of the craziness of the woods, is you just can't see something until it's right on top of you. It's a glorious thing and not at the same time. It looks like the Americans did not lose any flags, although... It looked like they were going to lose one, but they got it out.
Hey, do you want to touch flag tips, bro? Bro, you want to touch flag tips?
Anyways, that's the thing. In the woods, a lot of War of Rights comes down to numbers. It's so true with the woods as well. It's maybe even more true because the trees are actually a lot taller than corn. So.
Hey, HDM, get your ass back here. That's 5 tickets you're gonna
I was like, why is their team killing? But nope, it's the Hessians in their uniform. So, British looks like they're putting a lot of pressure on this American left. We haven't really looked over here a whole lot.
Wait, where are they coming from?
Refuse the southwest! Watch out left side. Good shot.
Bandits down, bandits down.
You don't give an inch to them, boys! You hold!
That's a Hessian. They got orange trim.
Hessians in the southwest front,
Fucked by 2 companies right now.
We're holding.
Big squad.
Fire that smoke right up there, Joe. Fire that smoke.
Flag.
Alright, hold on.
They're pushing left, they're pushing left.
Hold on.
Race for charge. They're gonna go. They're charging us. They're charging us.
Pull it back, gentlemen. Pull it back.
So British are starting to get aggressive here. The devs did release a campfire chat, their third one, which it was mostly a nothing burger, but they did talk with Pingu, and Pingu's going to be focusing on fixing the uniform stuff. I do agree, maybe not the most important thing, not even close, but oh well. And British and the Hessians are going to lead this charge here as the American line shifts.
Rebel scum, flag bearer.
So the American line will kind of get beaten back a little bit, but they will hold. I don't know whose flag this. I think this is a British flag. So that's at least maybe a start for the Americans. But I mean, only that Hessian company charged in there. Oh, you see more British now charging in.
I see their flag.
It's a lie, gentlemen. Why do you bastards up?
Fires wheel, gentlemen. They're on.
Watch the red gate. Watch the red gate.
Somebody come and make his flag up. Somebody come and make his flag up.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Americans are counter-charging.
Gentlemen, hold the line.
Really just charging.
Taxes, you filthy colonial.
Hold the line, gentlemen. Hold the line. Get the flag. Get the flag. Fucking flag. Someone take up the flag and run, you idiots. You fucking
Colonial tongues, get out of here.
And the Americans will actually push out, but here come the more of the British forces. They should have been up here a while ago. I don't know why they're now moving in.
Keep running, flag. Keep going.
Just complete chaos happening here on the battlefield. This is Woods for you. The most consistent thing out of all of this is the Americans, at least for a while, were holding their line. Now it's starting to collapse. Big Duke is pushing his guys forward, trying to get these American flags. That's one. You do have an American company in the center, which is now thrusting itself forward here. It's going to at least cut off some of the British forces now trying to push in.
Give him the bayonets.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Take advantage of your shot if you have it. Put that flag down.
Cut him off. Get that flag down.
Take it slow, take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Flags down.
What is it? There are no lines.
You're going down.
There's just straight chaos. I mean, the American line is still kind of holding in a sense. You do have some British that push past, but American numbers are going to take that. At least they should be able to push these guys out in the end.
Sorry, my bad, bud.
And they don't have a flag up here either. What's your opinion about the dynamic weather thing? I will say it looks nice, but do we ever really look up in the sky? The fog and lightning look very nice. Oh, the Americans are continuing to charge. They're going to die. Americans hit taking losses. British about to hit taking losses as well.
Yay, Carl.
Yeah. So again, right? It's like they've worked on the past like 2.5 years. It's they've been working on a lot of optimization stuff and making the game look a lot nicer, which I do agree. Those both have greatly improved. There's just not a lot of content there. Thought it was emergent breaking to have rain with clear skies. Yep. That's always funny when that happens. But yeah, that's the thing too. It's difficult. I remember the first laptop I had. It was solely it was a school laptop. It wasn't even a gaming laptop, and so this game would run at like 20 frames a second. It was terrible. Some of the first recordings I have of making videos in War of Rights, it just looked terrible. But eventually got a gaming laptop improved, and now due to the blessings of this channel, have actually a decent rig now, and it's again thanks to everyone watching here. But yeah, I can understand that frames dropping. It can be very annoying. That's why you never really, at least in events, unless there's like a condition with like a campaign rain, for example, because it can drop everyone's frames. I assume they're going to work on it more and make it better, because they've been focusing on optimizations. That's probably, again, been the biggest thing over the past couple of years, and I see no reason why that's not going to change, especially since they've tested 500 players. I think when I switched from that school laptop to a gaming laptop, actually being able to not freeze during a charge, it was such a blessing. It was a surreal moment. When I got this rig that I have now, when I saw a fence blow up and scatter everywhere, that was that moment for me. But anyways, back to the battle at hand. Half the American team is trying to flank, or maybe a fourth, I don't know. But they're trying to flank behind the whole British team right now. Meanwhile, the whole British team is basically just sticking together, starting to push towards this American defensive line, getting closer to the point anyways. And the British team, you know, for the most part is sticking together, which I can appreciate, but now you got a forward Hessian group and they're going to get crushed. And you don't even see that they're flanked.
Bandits down, charge left. Oh shit, left side, left side, left side.
No, friendlies! We're friendlies! Friendlies! All hail King George! All hail King George!
So Americans will win that. Maybe getting a British flag down in the process. Yep, this one's been down a lot. British though. Ah, there's that American rear charge. So you got some other Americans charging in from this flank over here, and British are up only a little bit on tickets right now. They're about a fourth of stage actually. And you actually do have a British company up here. Americans starting to spearhead forward here. I don't know if they spearhead forward because of the flag or if they want to get combat, but they're going to get combat.
Get him. Yes. Regroup on the line. Do not charge. Regroup. Pick up.
So, looks like they pushed the British out on that side as well. And British has a couple flags down, but they're slightly up on tickets. I mean, this map is actually fairly competitive, which is a good thing to see.
Wipe out these red shirts.
Yeah, I will say that's the coolest part about playing this game for 5... Yeah, it's been over 5 years for me at this point, which is insane. But the nice part is when you play, especially over an indie game like this, to see how the game has changed over the years. Even with just the optimizations and stuff, it's surreal. Like, the game running this well and looking this nice and being up to 400 players would not have been imaginable years ago. Like, right now, you have the different map packs, different game modes. You can just switch back and forth with the server settings. That used to not be a feature. It used to just be in an event. If you wanted to play an event, you had to pick, like, Antietam, 2 Antietam maps, 2 Harper's Ferry maps, 2 South Mountain maps, right? You couldn't flip back and forth. And when they finally did implement that feature, it broke half the time and people would crash like crazy. So, and it's insane. There used to be a bush you could walk into and your game would crash walking into it. The amount of times you would just randomly crash for whatever reason. I mean, it's actually kind of surreal how far they've kind of gone with this game, despite the critiques I have of it. So, but that all being said, I mean, the Americans are holding their line well. However, they're only slightly down on tickets right now. And so, again, it's nice to see this map actually played competitively. It normally is a curb stomping.
Those are essence, right?
We can't lose.
Dirty Dan, we need to charge now, charge now, charge now. That's their entire team. We can wipe them now. Wipe, charge.
So British are starting to move up. It's not their whole British team, but this is going to be a real good charge here. Oh my goodness, the crossfire shredding.
Wipe them.
That was an awesome charge from the American side there. Really well done.
We'll find out.
Just got here. What's happening? East Woods. Actually, a pretty close fight for East Woods.
All me, gentlemen, move it up.
Never happens.
I'm gonna try to get that friendly flag, sir. Yo, press T.
Gentlemen, flag, Will.
He will no longer be an issue.
Got the colors.
Reform the line, gentlemen. Reform it. Independent fire.
So the British push up. A couple of the American stragglers that stayed up are in combat.
Keep it up, boys. Forward.
Get our flag in the air.
Gentlemen, fire!
Flag, try to be in the defilade, buddy.
So the American side has hit breaking. Point of contention is to the British left, so they could just gun it that way if they want to. They don't need to fight the Americans here. Obviously, they can if they want to. But, I mean, they're slightly up on tickets if trends continue this way. I mean, they'll hit the Americans into the last stage first, assuming this holds, though. That's the thing, right? It's the assumption that things hold, which you should never really assume things. Unless it's like a 90... Well, never assume things. And they're going to the point.
Gentlemen, let's go. Grenadiers on your star, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
So, I like the move from the British side. They're going to try to shift to the point, fight on there. And it looks like about half the British, maybe more than half, is starting to shift over to the point this way.
Close left, they're here in melee range, close left. Fire at will, gentlemen, to the north. Hold this line, gentlemen, we hold this line. No, do not charge, hold the line. Hold here.
NCS, watch our flank, please. NCS, watch our flanks. Pushing up left.
Beautiful shooting, gentlemen, beautiful.
Colonial. Yes, it's one of George's men, I'm sure. Gentlemen, on me. Break loads, gentlemen. Push it to the right.
This will be the final charge I do believe.
Quick, to the right.
GG.
New line.
Behind the rocks, gentlemen.
No.
Fire, gentlemen, fire,
Independent
gentlemen.
fire.
So, I mean, the British are starting to put pressure on point. Oh, this is a heck of a flank here from Sir Big Duke. They just need to stay quiet and go in.
Charge the dogs.
Get the flag up, Press F on the flag, press F on the flag, press F on the flag, press F on the flag.
Points starting to go back in favor of the British side as the British are starting to win this charge. Americans do need to start shifting over.
Or fucking stand there.
Take that, you dirty colonial! Pay your taxes! Pay your taxes, I say! Pay your taxes! I just saved your ass.
Ah, there they come.
Huzzah! I killed him.
Roll them right up. Charge right.
Race right.
Hey, quit fucking stabbing me.
Prestige.
Bonk ya. I'll bonk ya.
Man, the British line, despite all of that, they do hold. I mean, the Americans do have pumps here, but they just are outnumbered on point, almost down half a morale stage at this point.
Keep going. through them and go to the point. Go through them and go to the point. They're white. Go to the point. Press T. Get on the point.
And so, oh, Americans do have numbers. They might be able to at least prevent this. They just got to get enough numbers on point, and they're going to stop it.
Go west. Charge west. Press T.
What's the point? We can still win! Boys, get on the point! Let's go!
Fuck you, T-Wub.
Very tired, fuck.
So, Americans here are going to be able to at least hold this. They hit last stand, so at this point they can't respawn. I mean, if they were dead, they spawned at main, so the defenders have a whole wave at this point. The attackers are still in breaking. If they hit final push their next stage, that black timer is going to drop to a few minutes left, but they still will have infinite spawns. It does look like the British have lost one flag or so.
That's actually just spawned in and died. I hate that shit.
But yeah, these guys, I mean, British should be able to recover a couple of these flags. Unless the Americans do something crazy, it is likely the Loyalists are just going to take this game. And it's as simple as that. I mean, the thing is, right, if an American, he dies, he don't come back, Americans have to survive for at least another 5-6 minutes at most with this, and that's just too much time. Britain's trying to reform, so the Americans are countercharging. I like this. They're trying to prevent British from getting their flags, but if they also in the final push, it drops that black timer down sooner. So you got British now trying to hit all small numbers, though. This should hit them down the final push and drop that black timer. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Infinite spawns, limited time.
We need bodies left! Bodies left! Bodies left! Bodies left! Bodies left! Bodies left! There we go, right here, hold this cover. Hold whatever cover you can, boys. We're not giving this ground. You fight and die here, Maryland, Delaware. Good job, Vulpes. Good job.
I think I shot my mother-in-law.
There's a barrels on fire. It's just time to load bucking balls.
So, Americans are actually still holding. They don't have a lot of guys. Britain kind of went in there really passively. So, I mean, they still got about 2 good pushes at this before it's over. But I mean, they've got time. So you do have British guys pushing up, starting to get in a bit of just kind of a shootout right now. They have their flags up. The biggest thing is that the Americans need to keep the British flags down, but the British have their flags. They're kind of keeping them back. It's not like the flags are down near the point. And it looks like they're not going in. At least some are.
They have the high ground and be down. No.
Aim and fire from V for violence mode.
God, I just keep killing.
Coming. Take that city, bratwurst.
Repel charge.
Underneath the King George. From the square.
Who's 500?
Enemies on the left. Enemies on the left.
Charging from the left.
Oh, am I friendly? Enemies on the left. Shoot left.
So this is going to be it for the Americans here. It's just too much. But Americans, despite all this, put up a really good fight.
If you just spawn in charge, trust, go. Come here, you fucking patriot.
And they're going to start taking the point, and this is over. So,
Fucking Yankee. Oh, wait, no way. You're gonna get called out, bitch. Fuck them Yankees.
oh yeah. Good round there from... I mean, both sides played really well, all things considered. It's again, this is similar to what we saw with Miller's Cornfield a moment ago. It was we get the 360 motion. It was a very competitive map, which is it's just nice to see. It's a competitive map. It was a close fight at the end, where this map normally is not that at all. So really well fought by both sides here. They played it pretty well, all things considered. Really not much more to say than that. It's Eastwoods, you know, it's just chaos in the woods. With everyone having shotguns, essentially, it's going to be chaos and fun to watch. So yeah, really well thought on both sides. This was a good thing to watch. Rigged? Anyways,